What's going on, people, and welcome back to my FPL review for Game Week 26 and a look ahead for Game Week 27. Thoughts on what I'm going to do with my team because of injuries and things like that, and what I'm going to plan for kind of Game Week 28 for the double, and then what I'm going to do potentially for Game 29. So let's get into it. So this week just gone, I ended up with 63 total points, which I'm very happy with. A lot of the content creators I watched that, like fellow fantasy football enthusiasts, if you will, I've done a lot better than most of them this week, so I'm happy with that. It's always a bonus when you can do as well or better than the people you watch. So 63, the average was 46, very happy with it. Neto in goal, got me 3 points. In a 1-0 loss to Man City, but only losing 1-0 to Man City is very good by any team. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a draw, but I still got a return with 3 for Neto, so I was happy with that. Gabriel got me 2, 4-1 winners against Newcastle, and he was reasonable, he was okay. It's a little bit of a shame he couldn't continue his goal-scoring run, but he is a defender. But got 2 for him. Walker, I didn't get a return because he didn't obviously play, wasn't even in the squad. So nothing for Walker, unfortunately. Estupiñán, another one that is a bit of a headache at the moment. Didn't start again, come on, only got me 1 point. Ben White got me 2, similar to Gabriel. Didn't do a lot. It's a little bit of a shame he didn't return more. So the defence didn't do great for me, I've got to be honest. But the overall points at the end I was happy with. Going into the midfield, I went with 4 in the midfield as well. Gross got me 7, continuing his good form since I brought him in. 3 bonus points, got an assist as well. 1-1 draw against Everton. Saka I captained and he got me 20. Obviously he scored against Newcastle in that 4-1 win. And picked up 2 bonus points as well. So Saka's been on it again in recent weeks and happy I captained him. 20. John McGinn got me 6. One of the better weeks for him since I've had him in. Got me an assist against Forest in a 4-2 win and picked up a bonus point as well. Phil Foden again consistently performing week in, week out. Scored the goal against Bournemouth. Picked up 3 bonus points as well, and he's just guaranteed for minutes at the moment. One of the most fundamental players in Pep's team this year, and I don't think people have been quick enough to realise it, but those that have will benefit from it like I have. 11. And then the 2 up top I went with Tony and Watkins. Tony only got me 2, unfortunately, in that loss to West Ham 4-2. Bit disappointed with that, as I thought Brentford would go there and win, but West Ham were on it. But he did get 2, it's better than nothing, but I was hoping for more from Tony. And then Watkins I viced, and obviously scored against Forest, and he got an assist. Happy with the return from Watkins, got me 9. And then as you can see on the bench, all my bench was rubbish for this week because I didn't have anyone that could play. Vicario had a blank, Palmer had a blank, Porro's out injured, and Cunha's out injured. So, plus Porro had a blank as well. I'm looking to at least get one of them changed for this week with my transfer, which as you can see I haven't made yet. Now, what I was planning to do was bring in Solanke. Now, obviously, he didn't feature in the cup game and wasn't even in the squad because he's got a knee problem, which was a bit of a surprise to people when he was left out, including myself. So I'm still waiting to hear news on that, whether to bring him in or not, because I want him for 28, obviously, with the double. And they've got good fixtures. I even want him for the next week against Burnley. But if he's injured for this game week coming up, then I'll have to look at other options. But I'm waiting to hear news on that to decide on what transfer I'm going to use, because I have one free transfer. And I'm not planning to roll it because I've got too many injuries and things. So Solanke is the plan, but just dependent on the news we get with him. Going into this game week then, the current setup I've gone with is Vicario in goal at home to Palace. I fancy Tottenham to win that. So Vicario is a no-brainer for me. Gabriel, Walker and White, 3 at the back I'm going with. 2 of them have got away fixtures, but for the same team. Arsenal against Sheffield, I expect Arsenal to go there and win, and hopefully even get a clean sheet. Walker, I know he's not starting all the time, but neither is Estupiñán, so that's another headache in my team. But because I only have 1 free transfer, unless I take a hit, I can't get either one of them out this week. I'm going to have to wait on that, and hopefully one of them will play and get minutes. But I'm favouring Walker, even though he hasn't played recently, because they're at home against United, and I expect him to come back in. So Walker, White and Gabriel at the back, and then I've gone with 5 in midfield. Palmer away to Brentford, Gross away to Fulham, Saka away to Sheffield, who I'm going to captain again. McGinn away to Luton for Villa, and then Foden at home to Manchester United. And then Tony and Watkins up front again, and the vice captaincy probably is going to stay on Watkins. So captaincy and vice is going to be the same as the previous week, because I just think the fixtures work out well for that. But it's a hard one to pick this week for captaincy and vice, because they've all got fixtures where a lot of them could do well. But I think I'm going to leave it as I had it last week. And then on the bench, it leaves me with Neto, Estupiñán, Porro and Cunha, who them two I'm going to have to look at getting out probably. But I might keep Porro in because he's probably going to return soon, and they've got some good fixtures coming up. So Cunha's the one I'm looking to get out at the moment. But as I said, I've got to wait on the Solanke news. So yeah, that is it for the update, guys. Hope you enjoyed the football this week coming up. How have you done this game week? As I said, it's been one of my better ones. A green arrow when a lot of others have had a red. So very happy with it, and onwards and upwards. I'll catch you guys soon.